Heyo, and what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to do something a little bit different today. This is a very big deal, what we're going to talk about today. We're going to forego the usual intro. You know who I am. If you're a follower of this show, you know I'm Nick Nightmare. You know this is the Sledgehammer Wrestling Show. This is on Sledgehammer TV, and that's as far as we're going to do it. Because today is not about this channel. Today is about all of us. Today is about the whole community of wrestling, especially as it pertains to wrestling and its content that is here on YouTube, to which we are a part of that. We're a minor part of that. We're a smaller channel. We are just about to get into our 100th subscriber, which should be great for us. But all in all seriousness, we should have already been there. And with the way my channel is growing under the way things are right now, there is no reason to not believe that that would be the case. The whole YouTube gate, whatever you want to call it, this whole advertising scandal that has happened with YouTube is just putting a restraint around the necks of each and every one of us that are here on YouTube. From the small guys like me to the biggest of the big, including the World Wrestling Entertainment YouTube site. Everybody is getting hit. Everybody is being affected by this entire situation. And what makes me even more frustrated, and why we're even here today to talk about this, is because of what happened with WhatCulture Pro Wrestling. Now, I am not one to be on here promoting other channels, because I want you guys to be with me and love me and stick with me, and I don't want to put your eyes somewhere that might take you somewhere from me. And yes, that may be selfish, but that is the way the attitude should be of somebody that wants to be successful. I don't want you guys to go and watch something else and be like, oh yeah, he's right. This channel is great, so I'm going to watch this now, and then you're going to end up not watching me. But this, like I said, is bigger than me. This is bigger than all of us. Because YouTube is such a great platform. It allows for people like me and others who do this wrestling channel or a gaming channel, or if a guy likes to talk about his particular favorite sports team, so he starts a Philadelphia Eagles channel or a New York Giants channel, and they go and talk about the New York Giants every day. That is what YouTube is all about. It's about regular people like you and I who are passionate and love something so much that we will put ourselves out there right here on the internet for the whole fucking world to see. And we don't care what anybody has to think. We're going to throw our hearts right out on our sleeves, and we are going to be passionate and be a fan and be who we are on YouTube, and hope that like-minded individuals will come together with us and enjoy what we present to all of you. That is the ultimate goal of any YouTuber. We want to create content that you care about, that we care about, that we are proud to put our names on and put out there, like I said, for the whole world to see. You think this is easy to do? This isn't easy. You go through a whole range of emotions, from self-consciousness to, to being proud of how you're doing, all the way from one end of the spectrum to the other. That's what this is all about. And to all of us YouTube content creators, this situation is a big deal. I ran off on a tangent because this is how important this is, you guys. We are going to talk about WhatCulture Pro Wrestling today. The guys from WhatCulture Pro Wrestling are an absolute fucking inspiration to me. They are way and above anything I could wish for myself has happened to these guys over there. They have worked so hard for so long at this YouTube gig, and they have multiple channels, and their wrestling channel is probably their most popular channel, I'm going to assume. And it got them to a point where they started their own wrestling promotion, WhatCulture Pro Wrestling. Holy shit. If I could say those words, that this channel that we're watching right here 3 years from now grows to a point where I could turn around and be like, hey, listen, I'm going to do this for myself. I'm going to start my own show. I'm going to get my own talent. We're going to pay everybody. We're going to be legit. We're going to throw our hats in the ring and become something viable. Become a form of sports entertainment, a form of professional wrestling that people can tune into and enjoy throughout the world right here on YouTube. This is what WhatCulture essentially did. They created a wrestling organization off of the back of their wrestling channel. And now, with the restraints being put on wrestling as it's being deemed as unfriendly for advertisers to want to attach their names to, it's killing everybody. And the main reason we're here is because I am, as you can't probably already tell, I'm furious. Because the guys from WhatCulture put out a video last night. Or maybe the night before. I'm not sure when it dropped exactly, but I viewed it last night, really late last night before I laid my head on my pillow to get some fucking sleep for this day. I watched Adam Blampied, if that's how you say it, Blampied, however you want to say it. He made an impassioned speech. And there was no negativity to it. I mean, there was a crowd surrounding him, so they got some negativity from the crowd. But all in all, what he said was respectful. It was intelligent. It was well thought out. And there was absolutely no reason for YouTube to give them a copyright strike and ask them to remove this video from YouTube. We're going to take a chance here today. We are small. And we're going to see exactly how large this looms. I was going to try to get the video and put it up on this channel. Because at Adam's request, all he wants is for that video to be shared. He asked each and every one of us to champion the cause, to share this video. And that's what we're going to do here today. And if I get struck for it, so be it. Because in the big scheme of things, I am nothing. I don't make what these guys make from ad revenue. I'm just beginning my venture. We're not even in this for a full year yet. But we're growing. And we hope to become as big as these other guys. And if we're seeing the big guys in trouble, we're going to come to their aid. No matter how little we are. Because in all, wrestling, pro wrestling, right here on YouTube, we are one community. We are one group. We are a voice that should be allowed to be heard and not hindered in any way. Wrestling, or as it's now known as sports entertainment, is just that. It's a form of entertainment. It's a form of art. It's a form of expression. It's a choreographed physical performance. It's not violence. Sure, it portrays violence, and there is occasionally blood, but it is important in these moments that us as wrestling fans realize where we're coming from, and this is a television show. This is a performance art, just like ballet, just like any other sport. The only thing that differentiates professional wrestling from professional sports is the predetermined outcome, which is determined by a really shitty staff right now of writers who come up with a story for the television show. It is not real violence. There is no longer excessive vulgar language. Although some of us do like to work in the blue tone, this is YouTube. It's a free form of expression. The world should be allowed to say whatever they want. And if you guys, as subscribers and viewers, you guys don't like if I curse or if I tell this guy to go fuck himself or if I call somebody an asshole, if you don't like that, just like on regular TV, you're free to stop this video. You're free to change the channel to something maybe a little more your taste. Maybe you like people that talk about unicorns and butterflies and want to sugarcoat everything in WWE and want to put everything nicely with a spread of butter on top. And as I hit poor Blue because I'm so angry, it just makes you crazy because nobody can be truthful anymore. And all because of a few bad apples in the bunch. A couple of guys going out on YouTube talking some shit, get some advertisers ad in front of their video where they were being racist or whatever it is. And now we're all in this situation. Adam comes out from WhatCulture, makes an impassioned speech. It's absolutely riveting. He asks us in the community to share it. And as I said just about 3 minutes ago, that's what we're going to do. I'm rambling and I'm ranting because it infuriates me that they made him take this down. And I'm a little bit nervous about putting this video up, but we're going to do it. And I want to say thank you to JD because it is through his video that we are going to have access to the video because they took it down. JD was smart enough to take this video and make it part of his video. I am going to take a piece of that. We're going to start it off just as Adam begins. This is an experiment here. We don't know how this is going to work. You know, I tell you guys all the time, my computer systems are very fucking 10 years ago, and we're going to see how this works. Hopefully it goes smoothly. If there's any lapse in the audio between the audio video, I apologize. Just do me a favor. Listen to Adam and get at me in the comments below. Tell me if you think there is any reason why that should have been taken down. Why has YouTube taken offense to this video? Why is this being claimed as something inappropriate and needs to be taken down? This is an intellectual, educated, very well thought out thing that is being spoken with passion. You could see how much Adam loves the business. Look at where they've gone at his brand in WhatCulture. I love the guys at WhatCulture. I found them through my venture starting here. They're one of the many channels I've been exposed to, and they are one of my favorite channels. They are friggin' hysterical. And there is absolutely no reason why they or we should be going through this situation right now. And this is my call to action to all of you. Like I said, we have just under 100 subscribers. If each and every one of us sign the petition, which will be listed in the description below, just click the link to change.org and go sign this petition to get wrestling removed from the restricted content on YouTube so we could all get back to doing what we love. Because as you're about to hear, and I can't say it any better than he says it, wrestling brings people together. It is not a form of hate. It is not a way for us to get together and hate. It's a way for us to come together as one, as the family we are, because it takes a special type of person to be a wrestling fan. And we all understand each other. We are accepting of each other's faults, such as if you're a fan of Roman Reigns. That's fine on you. That doesn't mean I have to like him, but you're free to like him. I'm free to like who I like. Wrestling is a forum for discussion. It is a forum for debate. It is a forum for healthy human contact with one another. And you guys at YouTube want to take that away, whereas we're not even being pushed to the front of searches, and the search engine and the algorithm is being fucked up. So now, before I keep going on and on and on, and hopefully you stuck with me to this point, because this is why we're here, to listen to Mr. Adam Blampied. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know how to pronounce it. We're going to call you Plumpy, because that's what we should have been doing anyway. And without further ado, here we go. We're going to fire this shit up. Don't forget to sign the petition, and I'll be back with you at the close of Adam's thing. I apologize for any audio-video hiccups. Just bear with me. Listen to the man. Take it in. Soak it in. Sign the petition. I'll be back at you in just a minute.
12 months ago, WCPW held its first tapings in a warehouse in Newcastle with a broken roof. Back then, the idea of us doing a wrestling promotion was a very silly idea. 12 months later, it is still a very silly idea. But we are still here. We're here in Manchester for WCPW Fight Back. This night was supposed to be the first night of the new series of WCPW Loaded.
Language. There are children watching this show, don't you know?
No. Okay. I understand and thank you. Owing to YouTube guidelines, it's not possible for us to give you a free weekly wrestling show on YouTube, and honestly, that kills us. But it's not about cussing out YouTube, okay? Because speaking hate, that's part of what got us into this mess, okay? So here's what happened. For the uninitiated, certain YouTubers preaching hate had adverts in front of their videos, which led advertisers to flee YouTube. To counter this, YouTube has drastically reduced the monetization of what it deems to be inappropriate content, and that includes wrestling. And that is why we're here. That's why we're doing this show for free on our YouTube channel rather than putting it behind our paywall, WhatCulture Extra, which we could do, and that's the only way we'd really make money off this show. We're running this show at a loss. I mean, you guys have bought your tickets, and that's paid for the wrestlers, because, just to address online, we always pay our wrestlers. But here's why I'm here. It's because this is a statement. That's what this show is. It's a statement to YouTube that wrestling does not deserve to be classified, tarred with the same brush as hate speech, because what hate speech does is it tears people apart. What wrestling does is it brings all of these people together here tonight. Wrestling is about creating a community. That's what every promotion does. Progress has its family, so does Rev Pro, so does Fight Club Pro, so does ICW. WWE has its universe. WWE is being affected by these changes. It's got to the point where I'm standing in this ring trying to make Vince McMahon money. But no, they all deserve to make that money, because YouTube, it allows us to reach our community of fans that we are building. That's what WhatCulture is. It's a community of fans who love wrestling, because wrestling, it's an art form. Wrestling is an art form. Am I wrong or am I right?
But the only thing I agree with this man on.
Thank you, one person. But we want to do this show for free. We're going to cut this segment out and we're going to put it on our YouTube channel along with the rest of the show for free, because we want you at home, we want you to share this video. We want you to, at YouTube, there is a petition going around by Heelbook. In order, that petition wants wrestling to be removed from inappropriate content. We officially endorse that petition. We're gonna put it in the description underneath this video. Read it, sign it, share it. That's what this is about. It's about making sure that wrestling gets the respect that it deserves. Okay? And I am gonna go, okay? This is, because we're here to a wrestling show, aren't we? Yeah! But just one time on this show, on a platform which can be shared, please share this video everywhere you can. I want you all to stand, if you can, for me, please. Stand. And I just want you, for everyone listening at home, for everyone at YouTube who may see this, I want you to make some noise for how much you respect professional wrestling. These people are loyal fans, and they deserve the sport they love to be treated with the respect it deserves. Thank you. Thank you so much for this.
And there you have it. I couldn't say it any better in my own words. Just listening to him say that speech just gets me fired up, and I just want to help them in any way we can. So, I'm calling out to you, my subscriber base. Yes, we're not huge, but we are a voice. We are a community within the community of professional wrestling, and it's our responsibility to help everyone. Not just the guys from WhatCulture, not just myself and this channel here, Sledgehammer Wrestling Show, Sledgehammer TV, but to help the entire community of pro wrestling. As Adam so beautifully said, get the respect we deserve and get put back on track and be allowed to do what we love to do right here for you guys and for ourselves without any restrictions or penalties due to a couple of stupid asshole YouTubers that got us all here in the first place. Thank you guys so much. Please sign the petition. I've signed it. Now it's your turn to do your part. Let's help WhatCulture, help all of us get wrestling some goddamn respect, because we need it and we deserve it. Thank you all so much for indulging me on this very special breaking news episode. Let's fight back, motherfuckers. Let's show YouTube and show everybody that the wrestling world, the wrestling community, the wrestling fans are not ones to be messed with. And we, when called upon, can fight back harder and better than probably any fan base of anything in the entire fucking world. I am Nick Nightmare. This is Blue the Snowball Microphone. Thank you guys so much. Do your part. Champion the cause. And Extreme Rules, I was about to wrap it up. Extreme Rules is, let's check it out, is 45 minutes away. So we are going to tune in to the crappy pre-show, and we are going to watch this show. The review will be here live. Don't forget to come back and check that out. Thank you so much for checking this video out. I love you guys so much. Have a good one. I am out of here. And we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.